welcome to another episode of Ask Britt Shit. What? There's no whiskey for me today, dear friends, for I have to get on the road and drive. And so, you know, I'm being responsible and setting a good example, and it is not okay to drink and drive. It is not good. Don't do it. Thank you. Hope you've all been well. Hope everything is going swell. And I hope that your life has not been a living hell. Can rhyme too. She can rhyme too, ladies and gentlemen. What can't she do? Okay. Yeah. Our first question comes from Leif Boucher. Leif Boucher? Leif? Hi, Leif. Hope I said that right. Which Mass Effect character do you think you are like the most? Actually, this is a very good time to answer this question because I recently wrapped up Mass Effect Andromeda, and I said in my review video that I feel like I really resonated with Ryder, and I feel like I was her more than I've ever felt like I was a character in any other video game ever. I feel like there's probably a much better way to say that, and that was a really garbled, terrible sentence of the English language variety. But yeah, definitely Ryder. I feel like using her casual and her logical responses really summed me up in a nutshell. And when I was playing the game, I would stop like during a conversation and I would think in my head, okay, if this were really me, how would I respond to this dialogue that was just presented? And then I would think about it and I'd come up with it in my head. And then I would look at the dialogue options and I would select either casual or logical, and she would say exactly what I was thinking, if that makes sense. So anyway, point being, Ryder. I know that's kind of a cop-out because you are Ryder in the game, but I really liked her, again, her casual logical side. It was so me. The next question comes from Ron Kunath. Have you played Legend of Legaia and Star Ocean 2? And if you have, what are your thoughts on those two games? Okay, Star Ocean 2, no, I have not played. I haven't played, I don't think, any of the Star Ocean games, which is a crime, especially because my grandma played them all the time when I was growing up and I always watched her play them. They always look very interesting, but I just have never, for some reason, dived into them. As for Legend of Legaia, yes, I love Legend of Legaia so much. It's one of my favorite PlayStation games, even though I've never finished it, and even though I've never gotten more than like halfway through the game. It sounds really weird, but growing up, I was still scared shitless and scarred from Resident Evil. So I was kind of looking for the next best thing that kind of creeped me out. And this sounds weird, but Legend of Legaia has this mist that it brings monsters, and it's not good for anyone. Point being, the mist freaked me out, and so I kind of got like a little adrenaline rush from that. And so I was really like into it because of that reason. And then I liked the combat, and I liked the story, and I thought the main guy, I can't remember his name, was hot. So, point being, I really do like Legend of Legaia, but I do need to play it more, and I do need to finish it, and it is on my bucket list of things to do before I croak. Preferably like way before that, but. Our next question comes from Dean K. Why, when you're doing your vids, do you slide into a Cockney English accent? It's funny and terrible at the same time. Yeah, I really don't know what that is. I don't know why that is a thing that I do. I do it when I'm talking to people. I do it when I'm speaking at panels or when I'm making videos. It's just a weird thing that I kind of go into, and it's not, I mean, it's not like it's uncontrollable or anything. It's a thing that I'm just fucking weird, dude. I don't know, like, can you explain weirdness? I don't think so, so there's your answer. Our last question, sorry to wrap this up, but I have to get on the road, comes from, where'd it go? Well, there's one question here. Yes. Samuel Dubois, I think that's your name. Did you know there are people online who are obsessed with your feet? This is weird, like, of all the things I think that have happened to me since I've started this whole online brand thing, it's been wiki feet. And now I know there's some of you who are gonna now like Google Brittany Brombacher wiki feet. Whatever, I can't stop you. But there is someone or some people, I don't know, who have gone through all the pictures I've ever posted online, and I've found the ones of my feet visible in them, and I've posted them, and now people are rating my feet, and it is weird, and it's kind of weird. Like, I don't want to get too serious here, but on one end, it's kind of a funny, humorous thing. It's like a har. But on the other end, I found myself like trying not to include pictures of my feet because it just feels weird for a certain part of my body to be so sexualized that people like legit rank them and look at them to like get a sexual thrill. And it's just kind of weird posting a, I don't know if this is making any sense whatsoever because I've never actually like talked out loud with this. And I have some colleagues that also have wiki feet pages of their own, like that people have done the same things to them, found pictures of them and posted online, and it's just kind of a weird thing. But I mean, you know, I know it's not hurting anyone, and if that's how you get your thrill, then that's fine. All I ask is I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Yeah. And on that very awkward, strange note, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to peace out, Boy Scout, and get on the road to go to a thing. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate your eyeballs. Like I think I said that last video, and it's just the best I got. And I hope you guys have a rad-tastical, not to be confused with rad-testicle weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye!